Well, it seems reason is finally beginning to take hold in South Africa, where former mayor and leader of the DA caucus in the Tshwane City Council, Pretoria, Cilliers Brink, has issued a statement saying that the Democratic Alliance will oppose the absolutely outrageous, ridiculous notion that leasing a portion or all of the historic cultural landmark of Pretoria City Hall to Iran for a cultural center. What ties does South Africa have with Iran? Well, South Africa has virtually no ties to Iran, whether it's linguistically, culturally, ethnically, or even religiously. Yes, there are Muslims in South Africa, but they're by and large not from Iran, have nothing to do with Iran. The Persians are not exactly a major group that came to South Africa. This love affair between the ANC and the theocracy in Tehran, however, is quite different. And so for some reason they decided to lease or sell all or a portion of the historic and cultural landmark of Pretoria City Hall to them for an Islamic cultural or Iranian cultural center. This is absolutely ridiculous. As I said, there is no historical cultural ties between these two groups. This is yet another slap in the face of the people who settled in South Africa, the Nguni-speaking people who came down the Rift Valley and settled in South Africa approximately 1,600 years ago, spreading throughout the country eventually, and to those who came from Europe, the French Huguenots, the Dutch, the Germans, and others, as well as those who were brought there enslaved from Indonesia and elsewhere. This is a slap in the face to those people who have nearly 2 millennia of history there, trying to put this cultural center in. To what aim? To achieve what? It's simply another effort at cultural extermination, to exterminate the culture of the people who built the building and the people who settled the country. And this is just vile and repulsive. It's good to see someone stand up for a change and do something about it, in this case, Democratic Alliance, finally. The intensification of ties between the theocrats in Tehran and the African National Congress as the ANC collapses, as support for this organization disappears. Frankly, it's just utterly ridiculous. It's a clear effort to stamp out culture. And it's part of the cultural war, the cultural genocide that's ongoing in South Africa, wiping out the history to replace it with something that's truly alien. That doesn't mean that folks from Persia aren't welcome there, but this effort to do this near a school and an historical cultural landmark is clearly an effort to extinguish one culture in favor of another, one that isn't established. Why? What's the intent here? It isn't because they love Iranians. It's because they hate other people, and that's what's behind it. What say you folks? Cheers.